Reaction to the LG probe, approving the probe into the alleged bus scam. Now, the AAP has said that the LG is facing many serious allegations of corruption, and to divert attention, he is making these inquiries. All inquiries so far have yielded no results. After making frivolous complaints against three ministers, the CM, the Deputy CM, and the Health Minister, he has now made a complaint against a fourth minister. He should first respond to the allegations of corruption against him. This is the AAP's reaction to this big development about the LG now approving the case, the CBI probe now into alleged irregularities when it comes to the procurement of 1,000 low-floor DTC buses. Now I'm crossing over to our correspondent Rupashri Nandan to get us more details on this. Rupashri, now the AAP has reacted. They've given their first reaction to this big new development when it comes to the DTC bus scam case. Tell us more, please.
Well, yes, the Aam Aadmi Party has responded, and as expected, the Aam Aadmi Party has said that it is because the LG actually is under the scanner because of various corruption charges. According to the Aam Aadmi Party, he is doing all this to divert attention. And the Aam Aadmi Party has also claimed that the complaints that have been made so far are frivolous, according to the Aam Aadmi Party, and investigations against three ministers actually have not, or allegations against three ministers have not yielded any result, any concrete evidence so far as far as corruption is concerned. The most important point in the response of the Aam Aadmi Party is that the party has clearly said that these low-flow buses were never purchased and the tender was cancelled. The point it is trying to make is that if the tender has been cancelled, how is it that there can be any allegation of corruption? And also remember that there was an existing complaint on this particular issue earlier, and because of a fresh complaint made this year in June, the CS has actually recommended that this complaint may also be forwarded to the CBI. So it is not exactly a fresh case of corruption as may be understood. It is a fresh complaint in the ongoing case that has been already registered in the CBI.
All right, Rupashri, and also to give some more perspective to our viewers, could you explain what the AAP is referring to when they're talking about the allegations of corruption against the Lieutenant Governor?
Well, the Aam Aadmi Party has leveled very serious charges of corruption against the Lieutenant Governor, which, remember, the Lieutenant Governor himself and the Lieutenant Governor's office have also reacted very strongly to all those. The first one was actually made on the floor of the Delhi Assembly when the Aam Aadmi Party actually alleged an alleged 1,400 crore scam during the demonetization, when the Aam Aadmi Party MLAs claimed that the Lieutenant Governor actually misused his office and allowed the conversion of black money into white through various outlets of the Khadi Gramodyog. Now, this has been countered very strongly by the Lieutenant Governor's office, and the Lieutenant Governor himself, through his lawyer, has also sent a defamation notice to all the five Aam Aadmi Party leaders and the Aam Aadmi Party itself. Apart from that, the Aam Aadmi Party's MPs and MLAs have also alleged that when he was the chairman of the KBIC, the Lieutenant Governor actually allowed his daughter to design the lounge of the KBIC office in Mumbai, and the Aam Aadmi Party lawyers, Aam Aadmi Party's MLAs have argued that this was in violation of the rules of the act itself, which prohibits employees to give any sort of contracts to their relatives or any of their family members. The Lieutenant Governor's office countered this by saying that the daughter actually worked pro bono and she's not taken any money for that. But Aam Aadmi Party MLAs countered that by saying even if it was pro bono, it is something that is in violation of the rules. So these are some of the charges that the Aam Aadmi Party has leveled against the Lieutenant Governor. And the other point I wanted to make is that in terms of communication between the Chief Minister's office and the Lieutenant Governor's office, or confidence between the two, it has really hit an all-time low, even though the Chief Minister actually made that visit to the Lieutenant Governor's office last Friday. That visit came after that. It was the first time that the CM visited after the raids on Manish Sisodia's residence. And therefore, you see all this back and forth which is going on. It's a fierce struggle and bitter struggle for power in the national capital.
All right. Now, Rupashri, one other thing that I did want to bring to light is that when it comes to the AAP's defense, they're saying that there are frivolous complaints that are being made against their ministers. They're talking about the Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. They're talking about the Deputy CM, Manish Sisodia. They're also talking about the Health Minister. But they're not really frivolous complaints, are they? Because they've essentially led to the arrest of one minister and a case against another. So is this really the defense that should be made by the AAP?
Well, remember, Aam Aadmi Party is a political party, and Aam Aadmi Party, it is the party which is saying that these complaints are frivolous. Whether they're frivolous or not, investigations would actually reveal, and investigations are on. Remember, Health Minister Satyendra Jain, who is no longer a health minister but remains a minister in Delhi cabinet, actually has been in jail for more than 100 days. And it remains to be seen when he would be given a bail. Remember, Kapil Sibal is a lawyer who is arguing his case in the court of law. But as far as evidence against him in the court of law is concerned, the enforcement directorate is really hard pressed to provide any sort of evidence of the corruption that Satyendra Jain is supposed to have indulged in. As far as the complaint against the CM is concerned, as the day the story broke, as we also pointed out, that the allegation is there. But even
all right, Rupashri, thank you so much for joining us. I'm sorry we're running a little